motto to preach this gospel throughout the nation. But like before we start the lesson off, you know what I'm saying, as usual, we give all praise, honor, and glory due unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakatadah. Double honor to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. You brothers out here pushing this word, out here, you know, on the highways and the byways, and truth and sincerity, you would say Shalom. Shalom. So, we just gonna go with the spirit, man. I got some precepts I want to bring out in Zephaniah. First and foremost, you know, we out here, man. We out here to prophesy, you know what I'm saying? We out here to prophesy unto you tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. What's that? The so-called Negroes, that's the tribe of Judah. You got Benjamin, the so-called West Indian. You got Levi, the so-called Haitian. You got Simeon, the so-called Dominican. You got Zebulon, from the Guatemalans to the Panamanian. Ephraim, the Puerto Rican. Manasseh, Cuban. Gad, North American Indian. And you got Reuben, the Seminole Indian. Naphtali, the Argentinian, the Chilean. And Asher, the Colombians, the Uruguayan. And last but not least, you got Issachar, so-called Mexican. Now, let me see that sign. Right now, we in Esau's kingdom. We in the so-called white man's kingdom. But as they would have, who looking at it? Hey, as they would have you know, they call us, they tell us, you know what I'm saying, we black, we African American, or whatever. They tell us everything but what we are because, you know, the scriptures, the Bible deals with nationality. You know what I'm saying? Right here, you got a table of nations. You know? Right here, you know, Esau, Edom, so-called white man is Edom in the scripture. You know what I'm saying? Blood so forth through the skin. Exactly. Y'all have no color. According to the scriptures, the so-called white man, y'all are not a people. To be a human, you have to have hue. To be a man of color. And the Lord said he was gonna send a nation, not a people, against us. Let me get that. I can hold the sign for the shot. Let me get that in Deuteronomy. See, because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all think y'all not in slavery. Y'all don't know who y'all are, man. We the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. The curses in Deuteronomy got everything to do with us and nothing to do with you other nations. Nothing at all, man. You know, you got the so-called Christian church, they teach you that God love everybody and that he all about love and that, you know what I'm saying, everything is one. And on his judgment day, it's going to be basically a fucking party. Get out of here, man. The Lord is a God of war. Exactly. The Lord said, the Lord is a man of war. You know what I'm saying? That's why his name is Yahweh of hope. Hope is an army. So this is Deuteronomy 32, the 32nd chapter in the 21st verse. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not a power. They have provoked me to anger with their vanity, talking about us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Israelites, man. So, I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with the foolish nation. See, we know, like, the so-called white man, he got a so-called recessive trait. You know, we know that trait not dominant, man, and according to the script, after the 1,000-year period, they're going to die off, period. There will be no more so-called white. Exactly, man. We can get that in the book of Obadiah. You know, because the book of Obadiah condemns the so-called white man, you know. Hell, you know, the book of Revelation condemns the people that's running around here calling themselves Jewish. You know, putting ish on it as in to say to be like. Going to be like a Jew. They're not the real Jews, man. The scriptures tell you that. Yeah, this is Revelation 2 and 9. I know thy works,
in tribulation, in poverty, but you are rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan.
And when you go into that scripture, the real Jews are in poverty, according to that scripture. What's that scripture, Hockey? Revelation
2 and 8.
According to Revelation 2 and 8, the real Jews are in poverty. And in this city, they live back toward the south side. That's where the real Jews are.
No, 2 and 9. Select
2 and 9. That sounds good. Okay, this is Malachi, man. This is the cut to, the so-called Christian church, man, who preaches that, the one you ignorantly call God, which his name is Yahweh in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? This is how he feels about Esau. I'm all over here. This is how the Lord, the one you ignorantly call God, feels about Esau, the so-called white man. This is Malachi, the first chapter, the first verse. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So Yahweh loved the so-called 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And at the same time, we still got people worried about, what about the white man's salvation? Or what about the so-called East Indian man's salvation?
Essentially, the Lord is saying he loved us.
He always loved other nations.
Exactly.
You got your pocket for us.
I got my pocket.
Get a 2nd Ezra 6 and what's 2nd Ezra 6? I want to say like 54 or 55.
I know.
That's why the Most High said y'all like spit.
Exactly. Every other nation.
Off the drop of a bucket.
You gonna get that, man.
And one little ain't gonna fill no goddamn bucket up.
Exactly. That's why he said all of them.
All of them.
Salakia, if I was reading, man, and I was over to the side a little bit earlier, and y'all didn't see me, man. But exactly, man. That's why we got what the scripture say, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and shoot my people their transgression. We all good, man. And this is 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter. This is 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, and the 54th verse. And we started at verse 54. And after these, Adam, also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So of Adam in Genesis, everybody know Adam in Genesis. Him come everybody in the world.
Exactly. We all come from Adam. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we dealing with the truth, man. And then this is the rest of the verse. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So the people who the Lord chose also came of Adam. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, like we all came from him, but there is a chosen line. That's what we're dealing with. This is verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sake.
For our sake.
The world was made for the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? For you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you 12 tribes. This is verse 56. As for the other people.
So as for the other people that came from Adam.
Right. That's every other nation. That's every other nation. Dealing with the so-called white man. Edom, get that table of nations for me, y'all. Dealing with the so-called white man, Edom. Dealing with with Elam, the so-called East Indian, Assyria, Syria, Aram. You got Arab. You got the Arab. That's Ishmael. You got the so-called Chinese. That's Moab, and so on and so forth, man. So the Lord doesn't deal with you're a Chinese or you're a Mexican or you're an African American. The Bible deals with nationality.
Right.
Everybody comes from a people in this book.
Arian came up with all that race.
So
because he knew who he was in the Bible.
Exactly.
So he had
Esau
to
did
cover
what he had to do.
tracks.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
That's why he took the fucking apocrypha off the Bible.
And that's why the Amalekites, these so-called Jewish, over there in Palestine calling themselves Jewish. You know what I'm saying? What you do when you on the run, man, so-called white man, you steal somebody's identity. Like at a checkpoint. You know, you gotta get what you gotta get, man. You gotta knock somebody off.
And they locking Jacob for that, man. Y'all locking Jacob for false informant.
Exactly.
Come on, but y'all the biggest false
Y'all the biggest false informers. The so-called white man is the biggest false informant there is on this earth. He is the forger of lies, man. The Satan's physical counterpart. So this is second narrative, the 56th chapter. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So all these nations under Yasharala are nothing.
According to the Holy Scriptures, according to this Bible. Man. So hey man, so that's Esau for you. What the scriptures say, come and sit down in the dust, old daughter, virgin daughter of Babylon.
Hey, we had to
That's where we at, man. We did. We taught y'all how to bathe. You know, you so-called Negroes, you know, a lot of these Negroes love to call themselves Moors, man. The Moors were Israelites that embraced Islam. You know what I'm saying? And that's a well-known fact. You know, and during that time, we taught you so-called white people how to bathe. Y'all call yourselves the Caucasians. Well, y'all got pushed to the Caucasus Mountains. You know what I'm saying? When you looking at history, going back to the fall of the Roman Empire. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call the Roman, they can call it the Byzantine Empire, meaning backward, because Jake started to rule. You know what I'm saying? And we can get that right quick, man. Knock in Revelation 20:1, I believe. Talking to top.
Not only was we teaching them how to clean themselves, but we had to teach them how to raise their baby. We had to raise their baby.
Yeah.
They know how to do shit.
And just like how y'all getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving, that's celebrating the mass genocide of the so-called Native American Indians and the Seminole Indians. You know what I'm saying? This kingdom is wicked as all hell, and it's getting ready to, you know, it's already coming to an end, man. You know? It's over with. Babylon, it's gonna be. You see, they using weapons. You know what I'm saying, on their own people.
They're not even letting our northern brothers come in the states no more, man.
Right, man.
This shit coming to an end.
Exactly.
This is Revelation 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent.
Now, who is that old serpent? I'm going to pause you right there. The serpent is spoken about in Genesis. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one of the brothers put a video up, man, talking about this is the so-called white man's history, and we're going to get Genesis 3:14. Okay, you there? Get it.
This is Genesis 3:14. And Yahweh's power said unto the serpent, because you have done this, you are cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Until your belly shall you go, and thus shall you eat all the days of your life.
And what was they doing? You know what I'm saying? When we had to teach them how to walk upright and different things of that nature, man.
Barely had to go forth on his stomach.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you know, you can deal, the Bible deals with characteristics, whether they be physical or spiritual, man. That's and Jacob, the characteristics of Jacob, when Jacob said in the scriptures where it was talking about, you know what I'm saying, when Rebecca, I think that was, Rebecca told Isaac, Rebecca told Jacob, you know, go in front of your father Isaac and get this blessing from her. You know what I'm saying? And this is where this all stems back from anyway. You know what I'm saying? That blessing. Esau sold his birthright. You know?
So, this is Revelation 20:2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
So it was a 1,000-year period where the so-called white man basically went off the grid. That's why we got something called the Dark Ages. That's because y'all had nothing to do with that time period. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? And during the Renaissance, y'all took and you know what's it called, iconoclasm, where they basically repainted the whitewash history, man. So you know, you gonna get how basically the one you ignorantly call God, which his name is Yahweh, he's not in any one of these churches, any one of these buildings, according to Acts 17 and 24. Yahweh that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. So that's the cut. This is supposed to be the city of churches. Well, the one you ignorantly call God is not in a physical building. The one that physically made heaven and earth dwelleth not in temples made with hands, man. So you know what I'm saying? You know.
So who is y'all worshiping then on Sunday?
Exactly.
I worshiping.
Get it. Other way.
See, what people don't even know is they worshiping Zeus.
Exactly.
Jesus means hell Zeus. You know?
And what we have right here is a rapper's Christmas. This goes back to
it all started with Nimrod.
You know what I'm saying? And then, see, this Serapis Christmas goes back to Ptolemy the First in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Ptolemy the First made basically a bust, an image of his son. And there were Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that were in your Egyptian captivity. You worshiped it. So you've been had something called Christians. Christianity goes back. Their word Christ means anointed. And the only ones that can really be Christians are the Israelites. Because we the only ones that can be anointed according to these scriptures, man. Come, man. And hold on, bro.
You got the whole Western
You got everything. See, we can get it in history repeats itself. See, because Ptolemy the First did this, and then we had Pope Alexander V, I believe it was. He created he had Leonardo DiCaprio. Not Leonardo DiCaprio. What was it? Leonardo da Vinci to paint a picture of his son Cesare Borgia, and that's in the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 15.
Hold on, I can read that. Let me bring it. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
Meaning, you had Ptolemy the First do this, then you had Pope Alexander V do it again. And that's no doubt that's probably those same two coming back in the reincarnation. We can't prove that, but you know, a lot of this is spiritual, man. But we want to get Wisdom of Solomon, the 14th chapter and the 15th verse. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he hath made an image of his child soon taken away, now honor him as a god, which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices.
Because he was through the city causing a lot of atrocities.
Exactly.
He was doing pure wickedness.
You know, they was the Borgias were a crime family. You know what I'm saying? And that's well known. They got a TV show about it, man.
And even going back to Nimrod, you know, Nimrod was fucking his mind.
Yep.
So I tell you this shit, man.
And Cesare Borgia, I think he raped his sister, man.
Yeah.
And killed his brother. The Borgia.
It's on Netflix.
I'm not sure, because yeah. Because, you know, man, they put stuff in plain sight, man. That's the whole box in y'all shot, man. And, you know, this is our first time out here, so we're not going to act like, you know, we ain't going to speak above our pay grade like we've been doing it. But we hit to this, man. You know what I'm saying? We hope to be coming out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah every Saturday, man. You know? And we out here, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's cold, but the scriptures tell you to be instant, in season and out of season. And that's what we doing, man. We don't give a damn.
And Nate and IUIC not out here, man. We got IUIC brothers in Fort Wayne. Y'all niggas not out here, bro.
Y'all ain't out here putting in the work, man.
Come back to y'all true
Hey
heritage,
man, we the first people we the first brothers that probably ever came out here and really stood up, man, and stood firm for the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. I ain't never heard about an Israelite camp coming out here in Fort Wayne, because it's not one out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the brothers out there in GMS, Indianapolis, and you got the brothers in Gary, but you know, it ain't Fort Wayne, Indiana ain't too thick at all, man, period. And look at that, we got tours coming through. See, we out here, you know, prophesy the downfall of these nations too. I want to get some scriptures I had in Zephaniah, man. We gonna get on all, you know, we gonna try to hit, you know, every valid point that we can while we got here tonight. Cause this word, and short, I can get Hebrews 4 and 12.
And while we out here on the corner, everybody looking like them, you know,
right. You know, we gonna get that. Hebrews 4 and 12.
This is Hebrews 4 and 12.
Yeah, man. Damn, see the mice. Hey, man, you so-called white people are going into fucking slavery. And that's the truth, because it's in the scripture. Y'all enslaved my people, our people, and like the scripture say, man, he that leads us into captivity shall go into captivity, man. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. I don't know, but you know, they ride through here like, you know, they look at us like, what the fuck are y'all doing on this earth? We was brought here into slavery. This is our captivity. That's what we doing here.
Not only that, but the earth is given for our pleasure.
Exactly.
So we should be looking at y'all like, what the fuck is y'all doing on the earth?
Fact. What the scripture say, man, I've seen servants upon horses and princes walking in service upon the earth. That was when y'all had the so-called Negro, the North American Indian in captivity, man. Y'all were those servants upon those horses that the scriptures speak of, man.
Hebrews 4 and 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Exactly. So this word, man, you know, Esau drop off guns in the hood like king. So that's his blessing. The sword, this is the only sword that's gonna do something or hurt the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you still some Amalekites somewhere losing sleep over us putting out these videos and pushing this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they not scared of you niggas trying to bear arms. Esau got all the gunpowder in the world. That's the so-called white man's blessing, that sword.
And you got wicked Jake think they can go through a fucking gun battle with Esau.
Right. Why would he drop guns off in the neighborhood? And you know what I'm saying, by way of the FBI, CIA, whoever the hell does it, because you know we don't got no flying power to go get drugs and drop it off in the neighborhood. We don't got no gun power to be dropping it off. We are not a people. You know what I'm saying? We dead as a nation. Honestly, in a physical sense, we were getting revived in a spiritual sense, but as a physical nation, we don't even exist. According to Psalms 83, man, all the nations consented against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and they do it still to this day, man. Crafty counsel. Why if the so-called white man scared of a gun, why is they so all in the hood?
Why they quick to grab that money?
Right. That ain't gonna scare him, man. That's his blessing.
Hey, they not just smoking Jake all throughout
for no reason.
For nothing, man.
That's their sword. That's their blessing. This right here is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans' heritage, though. Hey, man, the so-called white man will tell you we don't have any culture. They'll let that be known themselves. No salt at all, man. Who they go to the NBA games to see? Jake. The Michael Jordan, the Steph Curry. Those are Israelites. Hey man, we are $1 billion industry in this country, man. Fact. You know what I'm saying?
Half these goddamn properties through this motherfucker wouldn't be functioning if Jake wasn't spending money. And when we say Jake, we mean all 12 tribes.
the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Man.
This is spending their money with Esau, Elam, and
hey, why you think
Ishmael?
they did that to Black Wall Street though? Going back when we actually tried to have our own shit, why you think they did that to Black Wall Street? Because they know they ain't nothing without our power,
they know
our money power.
It would have been over quick.
Funny, you know what I'm saying? It's funny. This is Psalms 83 though. We're gonna speak out of the oracles of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. We're gonna stick to the scriptures. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumbling, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Who hates the Most High? All you other nations. You know what I'm saying? Especially the so-called white man, because this society is set up in the opposite of the commandment, of the way of the laws of this Bible, man.
They think it's cool to eat pork.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's all that happened. You got your grandma died from everybody, and everybody ain't no telling, man, how many people that died from high blood pressure. But these, they gonna eat pork, man. They gonna go get them a baconator.
They think shrimp a delicacy.
Right. They think shrimp is a delicacy, man. A delicacy. They feed shrimp pig feces, man. And you can look that up.
Hey, man, we don't need no goddamn university or college to tell y'all this shit, man. They lying in them things.
Exactly.
Man.
Them theological schools, man. Y'all better go get your money back. You know what I'm saying?
Got scammed.
Hey, for the knowledge of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where do you get your knowledge from? The so-called school.
Exactly, man. Up in
universities and technical trade schools,
right,
shit like that.
Right. Y'all got a curriculum. If you go to a church, it is under a 501c charter. They cannot teach you the whole full doctrine. They could, even if they could, they would, because they don't got it anyway. The Lord only dealing with certain men, man. You know, and this is the rest of Psalms 83. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Who is the Lord's people? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They have taken crafty counsel. How do they do that? Well, the so-called white man knows that if he has us in the opposition to the laws of this Bible, that he can have us in derision and in reproach. And I'm gonna get that in Judith, the fifth chapter and the 20th verse. We're gonna get that, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Hey man, we the prophets. Like the scriptures say, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. We not worried about the police. All we doing is teaching out of this Bible, man, that y'all have us swear on when we go in y'all courthouse. So hey man, we doing the work of the Lord, man. This is Judith, the 5th chapter, and this is let's see, the 20th verse. And now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, meaning you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and error is sin. What is sin? Transgression of the law. Meaning you can't be eating pork if you're an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You can't be eating shrimp if you're an Israelite. You can't eat crab.
Another man's woman.
Right. You can't sleep with another man's wife, man.
Because Jake got that bad, man. Jake think that shit cool to just knock down the...
Hey, this is like your house. I said, this is a wicked and adulterous generation, man. That's all you hear on the radio. And Esau let that shit play all day long, man. What is it? Yeah. Fucking a nigga. I'm gonna go fuck this nigga bitch. And woo, that's all you hear Jake talk about. Now, you see they shut Lauren Hill down. You see they shut people like Mos Def down. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody that's conscious or anybody that's gonna spread a good vibe, whatsoever that good vibe may be, even if they ain't according to these scriptures, man.
Hey, they trying their hardest to quiet KRS-One down, but man, he gonna keep,
Hey, but that nigga's wicked as hell anyway.
Wicked, but it's just a simple fact, man. He conscious,
fact. Fact.
He know Esau fucked up.
Right.
They trying to quiet him because he put in his rap that Esau fucked up.
Exactly. And they know KRS-One, man, he got a little bit of a voice, man. Jake can listen to him. But I'm going to get the rest of Judith, man. This is Judith, the 5th chapter, and the 20th verse. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, which is sin is transgression of the law, and they sin against their power. Who is our power? Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, the one you ignorantly call God, and Yahweh Shai is the one you ignorantly know is Jesus Christ. And let me get the rest of this scripture. It says, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. So the so-called white man knows these scriptures. Now, I'm not talking about your everyday Edomite. I'm talking about the Jewish, the so-called Jewish, the Amalekites. You know what I'm saying? Even the regular Edomites know how vicious them people can be, man. They money hungry and they bloodthirsty.
Hey, Esau so tough, but they want to come on everywhere but where we at.
Yeah.
We right here.
Hey, man, but that's how it is, because, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to be, man. You know? They ain't, hey, man, they not gonna be quick to come up.
They feel that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We probably got angels all around us, man. This is a church. The scriptures say where two or more gathered in my name, I am with them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, man, in Acts 17:24, it tells you that the Lord does not dwell in a physical temple made with hands.
All the oxygen out there, man. I got a jam back on the church.
Con. Any of you jakes, man. Because you know, what is church doing for you when the judgment of the Lord sweep through the hood?
They putting rituals on you with communion.
Exactly, man. All of
it,
all of it is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, through the spirit, we in the city of churches. This is a wicked ass place. These people know what's going on through the spirit, man. And now they don't want to come up here because this is not of men. This is of the Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. It's all good, though. It's all good, man. Oh, it's just and it says, and this is Judah, the 5th chapter, the 21st verse. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their God before them, and we become a reproach before all the world. Meaning they knew if we was in accordance with the Heavenly Father, hey, man, we gonna get fucked up if we touch the nation of Israel, the nation of Yasha Arla, man.
That's why everything that they stand for is against our nation.
Exactly. And that's why they push for Jake to be against the laws, man. Go ahead.
Because we the ones that keep this bitch going. You understand that? So
we the salt of the earth,
as long as you know, they know that if we go against the commandments, the Most High not gonna be dealing with us.
Exactly.
So if he not dealing with us, it's free ball game.
Right.
They come in, you know, and try to, man, Esau wicked. Y'all know how this shit goes.
Yeah. And we gonna get Habakkuk 2 and 4. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get on Esau, man, because there's a lot of Edomites passing by the camp, and all of them got this proud look on their face.
Like we
hey, man,
for our help.
Y'all ain't shit, man, according to these scriptures. The Most High hates y'all, man. And I'm just gonna keep it real, man. Like how Pop Priest Ariana and King Masai was up there in Harlem back in the day, man, bringing this truth up. We gonna keep it funky with y'all. No, there is no salvation but for the nation of Israel, man. The kingdom of heaven is for the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Everybody else is going back into captivity, according to these scriptures. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Bible for shot.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
The so-called white man don't got a just spirit in him, man. Look at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans anywhere y'all step in. They show you they hate your black ass, man. They show you. They don't hide it. You know what I'm saying? So you better meet them with that same hatred in a righteous form by way of these scriptures. The same way the Most High says he hates you.
People looking surprised again.
Let me get Malachi. Man. Let me get Malachi 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein that hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh, yet I love Jacob. You so-called white people come from black people. Y'all come from the Edomites, Jacob's brother, Esau. Look, man, police on their way down here. Hey, we think, nah, that ain't even them. But even if so, man, we the prophets, man, like the scriptures say, touch not mine anointed to do my prophets no harm. We're not worried about it. Like, I'm gonna bring the rest of this scripture out, man. And this is verse 3, Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness. You You know what I'm saying? That's y'all used to live in Mount Petra. Y'all call yourselves Caucasian. Hold on now. Y'all call yourselves Caucasian. If you look up, Google Mount Petra and then Google the White House, that's y'all's heritage. You so-called white people are Edomites, according to this Bible, man. This is the Roman Empire rebirth all over again, man.
All this is Roman Empire.
Hey, man, they know who they are, going to courthouse and look at the marvelous painting. You know what I'm saying? You go in the courthouse, and they got them slaughtering the so-called Native Americans, man. They got them with the sword, they're blessing the gun, and they got Native Americans with bows and arrows and axes. Because we couldn't win, man. We was beat. It was our time to be down. But you know what the scriptures say about Gad? The scriptures say, Gad, the troops shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last, man. You know what I'm saying? You so-called white people got the victory on the Mishawaka, so-called Mishawaka Indians here. But you know what I'm saying? They're going to get the victory on y'all at the last, man. You know, we go on into Thanksgiving, which is not a holy day. It's a hella day, man. That celebrates the mass genocide of a whole people. And yet y'all call yourselves white. That to be white means to be righteous, which we know y'all not white because nobody's a color. Everybody has a nationality. Ain't nobody black or white. You know what I'm saying? We're going to deal with what's real, and what's real is these scriptures, man. Everything else is bullshit. Go ahead.
Romans 9 and 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. So, it's righteous indignation. The Lord, the Most High, is right for hating the so-called white man.
Right. There is no unrighteousness with the one you ignorantly call God, man. And I want to get a precept. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not all about good. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's at say a fair or a carnival and a whole ride drops and it kills maybe 20 people, the one you ignorantly call God did that. He might have had Satan to go and do it because Satan works for the Most High. According to Job, the 1st chapter, Satan is a son of God. And when the Most High told the sons of God to present themselves, there was Satan among them. So you know, don't get Satan confused like he out of order, because he's not. You know what I'm saying? This is Isaiah, the 44th chapter, and the 7th verse. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Meaning the one that you ignorantly call God, he makes peace and he creates evil. He creates light and he creates darkness. You know what I'm saying? He's about balance, man. So when you see somebody get killed, you know what I'm saying? That was judgment. This is the place of judgment. You know what I'm saying? According to Ecclesiastes, that place under the sun where judgment is, this is that place, man. Right. The earth. We live in the valley of the shadow of death.
Right. You're not going to fucking dig a 1,000-foot ditch through the fucking ground and jump in hell, man. That shit not going to happen.
Hey, and you know, the United States may have you think that, you know, our people are just all on food stamps and all that, man. So-called white people on food stamps, according to the statistics, way more than my people. You know what I'm saying? My people have been in captivity for about 400 years. So, you know, it take a while to come back from getting beat. You know what I'm saying? It take a while to come back from your woman being taken from you, from your culture being taken from you, from you being beat down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen that Nat Turner movie, man? They force-fed that Jake. He didn't want to eat. So the so-called white man go in there and knock out his teeth with a fucking hammer and force feed him. Hey, man, you people are going to get y'all according to this scripture and according to the Most High. Y'all got a lot to pay for, man, for what y'all did to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Most High ain't in a happy spirit. The scriptures say the slain of the Lord shall be many. The scriptures say, Yahweh said, hey, man, I came not to send peace on the earth, but a sword. First off, the scriptural, the sword, and then the physical sword, man.
Scripture speak about how Yahweh garment gonna be drenched in blood.
Exactly. And where, man, hey, man, can I see your phone off the shop so I can get a precept? Because I want to get that precept, man, about how Yahweh gonna be drenched in blood, but where he gonna be coming from? He's gonna be coming from Edom. And Edomites are people. Edom, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. When you go to the south side, that's Judah. That's Jerusalem. When you go over there by Georgia, that's Israel. That's where the Israelites are, Edomites are, wherever, man. know what I'm saying? Wherever we are, that's where Judah and Jerusalem is, because we're a people before we were a place.
Yeah, like the brother said though, Esau got a lot to pay for. This shit, he still, and he not sorrowful for what he needs.
Nah.
So all that linking up and uniting bigger than us shit.
Yeah, man.
Kiss my ass.
The Lord is a man of war. He ain't about, you know what I'm saying, equality, and even amongst the Israelite group, man. You know, you got GOCC, who teaches one thing. You got GMS, which, you know, we consider ourselves a branch of GMS, though we might not be official or whatever, man. We are GMS officials, and we hold strong to the doctrine that our apostles teach. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna go off and teach no bullshit like that another nation can make it into the kingdom of heaven, because that's a lie. You know? And
it's not biblical.
Exactly, it's not scriptural, man. I got Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? From amongst where you so-called white people are, because y'all are the Edomites according to the scripture. With dyed garments from Basra. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save, man. So the one that you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, he's gonna come from where you people dwell at, with his garments drenched in blood, man. So what's that mean? Like he treadeth in grapes. What you gonna get when you put some all white socks on and you crush grapes, man? Your socks gonna be drenched in a reddish color, man. They're gonna be bloody with the grape.
Hey, we on 2%,
yeah, I'm on 2%.
Yes, sir. I just pushed okay. We on 2%. Yes, sir.
All right, we gotta wrap this up. All right, I can wrap this up, man. My phone's on 2%, but I'm a Ratazai, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Ratazai, brothers.